Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for one of my 52 new restaurants in 2018. And today's new restaurant is a little place called The Beacon. It's over here on Flagler Avenue, New Smyrna Beach. Karen had raved about it. It's been around forever. People have really sought it out and bragged it up over the years. And that was not our experience of being a good experience there. So we stopped in there for like a brunch time frame. I got the biscuits and gravy, and it was a large order, but it was only 3 pieces of biscuit instead of 4 like they normally do. So it was like a biscuit and a half. It's kind of weird. And they put a whole nother patty on top, and it was just a lifeless, flavorless patty of sausage. Like I took a chunk of it out, and I literally didn't know if I was eating it or like a rice cake that was just soft. It was kind of weird feeling. Had no real flavor to it at all. I was very disappointed. The gravy itself was very bland, very flour heavy, lard tasting, low quality. The waitress was, well, let's stick with the food first, I guess. And I was very disappointed. I had Karen taste it. She was not a fan of it either. I was able to doctor it up with enough salt and pepper that made it edible, so that worked out decent. Got a bunch of fish jumping like crazy over there next to me, a bunch of bait fish. But anyway, usually means there's something underneath the water trying to eat those bait fish. So there's something bigger right here next to me, which is always a cool feeling. So went ahead. She got a mushroom and Swiss omelet. She ordered it well done because she doesn't like her eggs at all runny on an omelet. And the woman looked like she had no idea what the heck that meant or how to even go about doing something like that. So it was kind of interesting in the process. She had the home fries, I guess we want to call it, and they were just also bland. I'm not a guy that ever leaves fries behind or leaves potato behind, and these I ate like 3 pieces and they were just lifeless and flavorless and had no flavor to them. The omelet itself was runny. Like, we don't know if it was because they didn't drain the mushrooms enough or was undercooked. I don't know. It was just kind of gross. Maybe it was low quality Swiss out of like a can or something. I don't know. It was just definitely not anything impressive by any means. So the waitress was just, I don't know, kind of odd in the process too. She came by twice to tell us that she'd get to us later, but she had to do other stuff first. So she was taking more time to tell us that she couldn't take our order than what it would have taken just for us to say biscuits and gravy and omelet, you know. But so it's kind of a strange thing there. It was just, she's running like her chicken, their head cut off. She came by a couple times, you know, and asked how things were, and we said fine, you know, and stuff. So I'm not gonna complain about the flavor, the food being like flavorless, because there's nothing they're gonna do about it. They're not gonna go, oh, we gave you the low flavor, you know, option. We're gonna give you the full flavor, and, you know, this time we'll go back and get it. So we just kind of let it be. And then it came time. She came by twice after we got our food, and then we were about done, and we'd asked for a check, and we never saw her again. So she finally, she basically was like, came by the check finally, and then I went inside to pay for it because I was gonna just hand her the money so that she could bring back my change or whatever, and she vanished. And like 8 minutes later, I gave up, walked inside to pay for it because she told the other table you could pay in here or out here or inside, don't matter. So and I went inside, and there was 3 other people in line, and we waited in line for probably another 8 minutes to pay for my meal, which was just no reason to have to wait 8 minutes to pay for something. There was probably 6 people working there, and I watched the lady. She goes, "Oh, you're right with you in a second." Went over and took 2 other people's, like 2 other sets of 2, so 4 orders before she came and took our money for the thing. So it's kind of I don't know, it was a weird feeling. So very disappointed in it. I doubt we'll be going back. I was told from somebody else in talking that there's new owners a few years ago, and it's really went downhill since then. But unfortunately, because it is in such a heavy touristy area, the people have bragged about it for so many years that it's hard to get the tourists to stop going. So I'm going to definitely stop going, that's for sure. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. Very disappointed in it. I would say like 2 stars at best. There was nothing good about it. The atmosphere, the place wasn't extremely like, you know, high end. It was just nothing. So, and the food wasn't really necessarily cheap either by any means. So it is what it is. But that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys soon. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Get out there and find yourself some different restaurants and try them out. And again, I'm on a bad run right now of getting some crappy restaurants over and over again. And it's still worth it though, because at least I know, and I stumble across a few gems that are completely worth it. I've got 2 restaurants each year so far I've been doing this that have been worth the entire experiment. So get out there, find yourself new restaurants, and hopefully you'll find a gem unlike I did this time. So take care, and thanks for watching.